Good morning, Tiny Monarch Homestead. Starting off the morning with a crock pot meal. I wish the camera would have been on. I need to start setting up the camera because stuff happens when the camera's off. It's funny. Anyway, our natural gas guy's coming to put the line in today. Awesome. And I wanted to quick put all this together. It's a 7 to 10 hour cook in the crock pot. So I'm just going to tell you what I did. So my lovely husband cut up, because I'm really bad at it, a whole chicken from our raised chickens, and I had a flour mixture with chili powder, salt, and pepper in it. I coated it. I laid those pieces on the bottom of the crock pot. Excuse me. And then I chopped up onion. Oh my gosh, they were really strong. And I de-seeded and sliced green pepper and 2 cloves of garlic. And I put that in over top of the chicken, and then I poured whole canned tomatoes over the top, juice and all, put it in there, read the book, and it said smashed. And I said, okay, well, I'll go get my little hand potato masher and I'll just smash them. No big deal, right? Starting to get the images? Well, if you couldn't get the images, tomato juice and seeds went to the right, went to the left, went to center. None got on me. It's amazing. My shirt is clean. I'm so happy. But it went all over the place. It was kind of entertaining. So now that that's all in there, I can cover this and set the timer for 7 hours and check it. So I'm going to let you have a bird's eye view of what that looks like. There she be. And off we go, because I have to go out and take care of my chickens. I have let them wait on me. I've been trying to stay ahead of him getting here and being out of his way, but yet, you know, having stuff cleaned up and moved and whatever. I'm planning on trying to save my husband's religion. And I may literally beg to have him look at our plumbing issues, since we have not been able to find a plumber that is reliable and didn't come up with some silly notion of, well, I can come out and see if I can help you for more than $45. That wasn't going to happen. Sorry that was interrupted so rudely. This is the reason why. They had a brawl in the house. I don't know why they do that, but I put them out. They can do their brawling outside. That's how I feel about it. So I'm finally outside. Goodness. Last night, we didn't record this. There's somebody coming to pull this pool down, so pardon me. We pulled this extra ladder out from underneath in case they wanted it. Got a bunch of trash to pull out from under there. And all this, hopefully, Saturday will be gone. The deck will stay. So, yeah. Over here. Let's see how much of the water is drained out. Well, you know what? Let's take care of the priority. Let's take care of the chickens first. And then we'll go check out if the pool drained out. Good morning! How are you? Chicken cam time. Come on, stand up there. Okay. Hi, girl. No rain in the park house today. Get your water out of this, huh? Like, eat off the ground? Oh my gosh, seriously? I gotta grab, huh? Protector. This is fun. Let me tell you, with a prop stick. Oh, let me get a prop stick. Woo. What about back breaking? Glory be. All right, girls. Move ya. You're busy with the food. Right, I'll go on in here and take care of these guys. And we'll get some water for the other guys. Big shout out to MPS, where we get our feed from. Prices are going up everywhere, but even though they've gone up, I've priced out the best local feed I can find comparable to theirs, and they're still right there. Plus, couldn't find anything that was 50 pounds. So, I'm getting 50 pounds, where if I was buying it from a competitor, a local chain, it wouldn't be the same quality. And it would be 10 pounds. Come on, girls. And boy. Sorry. Alright, it's easier to move when you're not in there. Here, why don't I put some of this feed on the ground for you to eat while I'm moving. Find a nice poopy spot. There you go. That'll keep you busy for a minute. This is the part of the struggle. Dolly under it. $149 for them wheel so Land has on his Discovich, which his Discovich is a lot lighter than this one. Far. Help. But oh, I can't even bend a rope to move it, so this is my only way to do it by myself. Not that you probably could even see that because the camera's not on me, but I take a dolly and I shove it under the front and use the extra wheels from the dolly to move it. And it works great. Then I prop the door open so the wind doesn't blow it away.
Yes, I see you coming to get some water. I'm sorry to disturb you.
I know you're really close to the door, aren't you? Or to the gate. It's like we're about ready for another move of fencing, huh? Which is good because I want it to be well away from the dude that's coming to get us. Yeah. Alright, I might just pull the hose out here and put the water in. Both of them. Get that done. Alright. Oh. How's your view, folks? You have a good view? Alright, I'm going to get the hose. Hey y'all, guess what I've got? I've got gas. It's not really something you want to share with most people, but when it comes to a stove, having gas is a good thing because we've been crock pot cooking and it's been good, but it's nice to have it. Been out of shape, dogs. I'm gonna make some rice in the rice cooker as the finale to the plug it in kind of cooking into the wall. So that'll be what I'm doing, and probably my first, sorry about my hand, my first cooking experience in the oven. I'm gonna make banana bread with my poor little bananas. So wish me luck. Next stage is, because he fixed the leak, I should go show you that, right? So come in here to the bathroom, and he did not have to replace the whole 9 yards. He just replaced the spout and fixed the handles so they weren't clicking back. And it's still leaking up there, but that's a minor adjustment. And then I have to get a new drain for this assembly with a stopper in it. And then the next step will be filling it and making sure that it doesn't leak at any of the jets. If that holds true, Mama is taking herself a bath. Woo! Yeah. Looking forward to that. So, let's see. Crock pot's coming along. I actually put a little more time on it. Looking pretty good. Smells awesome. God, it was doing the limes like, it smells really good. Nice to be complimented. So, I'm thinking, it's like 2 o'clock. I think I'm gonna go check on the barn. It's been wide open all day. See if it's dry. If it's pretty much dry, I'm gonna close her up, call it a day with the barn, let it cure another overnight, possibly till Saturday. I don't know if Carrie will be able to control himself and not start putting things in and arranging, but we'll see. I'm gonna go check on my chickens, gather eggs, make sure nobody's up to any shenanigans. And we'll be moving the fence tonight, which I spoke of. I'm not sure if I'll get on the tractor. I might get on the tractor, but I do need to check and make sure the pool is completely emptied. So, catch you in a few. Hey y'all. Oh, I don't even know what time it is. Let's see what time it is. It is about 10 o'clock. And my guy who's doing the propane lines is on delay because I was not aware that I had to have the city gas company out to observe him putting air in the lines, unlock it, and fire it up. So we have an appointment for 2 o'clock. So he's trying to do some other things that he wasn't necessarily planning to, but we'd spoke about. So we have determined that is definitely the diverter on the tub that is causing the backup leak on that center area there. So he is on his way to get some parts also for the gas line. He needs something, and he is going to use the set that we got here and the parts and pieces and get that so that it no longer leaks. And I'm assuming we'll figure out what's wrong with the shower, why it was leaking back down there. And then we'll just have to get underneath here where all the jets are. We'll have to fill the tub, and we'll have to go underneath these little hidden areas here and watch and make sure that we don't have any leaks coming from the jet valve areas. And then that'll be another whole thing we'll have to probably handle if that is happening. So we're making progress. Yes, sir. The front hydrant that isn't working at all, frost-proof hydrant, they are built into the walls of these foundation homes from this year. So upon measuring outside and inside, we have determined that the front one access inside through drywall, which would be a lot easier to repair. That is, if that hydrant was not behind that wall. Not this wall, which would be easier, but behind that wall, right in the middle of it. So I opt not to do that. What Carrie will say, I don't know, but I opt not to do that. I only have one tree out there right now that I would water, and to me, long term, because we have animals, having that back one fixed is better for us for right now. But long term, we're gonna have them mark our water lines, all of our lines out from the street, up the property, and we're just gonna tap into the water and do the hydrants, frost-proof hydrants, and run a line all the way back here. Will come off wherever they are, which I suspect is somewhere in there. And we'll run it all the way up there. We'll drop one near the garden, like in between this garden. I could probably use this one. It's just leaking. It needs to be replaced, but it's going to be easier because it backs up to the laundry room, so no big deal. But we can run the lines all the way up and drop a hydrant there, and then and then drop a hydrant. See him? Vulture. And then go out to the woods and drop another one out there for use for the pigs. And that way we'll have two of them out there, and then this one back here that you can always stretch a hose around and maybe give the dogs bath or whatever. So anyway, dogs have been oh so naughty with Tyler being all rambunctious and stuff. I don't know what he thinks he's up to, but all the birds are like, I'm gonna go in, I don't know what that is. What's the matter, chickens? Chickens? I guess we should go take a walk. The Admiral isn't doing his job very well here. Let's go check him out, see what he's up to. I'll put this little cool downspout thing to try to get the water off the roof away from the house, and we still have puddling here. That could be from the air conditioner, or from the fact that we just turned that faucet on. Oh, here's what he's been doing over here. He said when he drilled in back here, that it just kind of shattered. Lovely. Anyway, but we're getting there. We are getting there. There you are! I thought something was the matter. I thought you had an issue. What's up? What's up? Hello, Admiral. How are you today, Admiral? You strutting your stuff? I'm gonna give you a few more weeks and then I'm gonna start gathering some eggs. There ain't nothing for you here. Hit the road. At least as far as I know anyway. Hey girl! What are you doing up there? Do you see this bird? Can you see that? She is trapped up there. I have to rescue a chicken. Chicken rescue. Got homestead rescue. Now we got chicken rescue. Now what would happen if I wouldn't have come out here and checked on these chickens 2-3 times a day? Huh? What would have happened? What do you suppose would have happened? She would have been stuck up there all day. She would have been thirsty. Lord have mercy. Let's see what we can do. Excuse me, I don't usually come in to this area in these shoes, but this is what I have on right now, so. And there seems to be a sense of urgency. What are you doing, girl? How did you get yourself in there? And how are you going to get yourself out? Huh? What are we going to do? Can you get out? Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go. Get. She's going to bust my chops. Yes, she is. Can you see her? Can you see what she's doing? Come on out there. Come on. Come on, you. That's not where you hang out. Give me those legs. Goodness gracious. I don't know how she did that, but she sure did. Goodness. Here, maybe what we'll do is we'll take on my kitty litter scooper. This is how I scoop out poop when they're ornery and get in the nest box. And we'll put that there. And that will discourage her from getting in there again. Jeez Louise, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You made me get my new Crocs all poopy. I'm gonna have to wash my Crockies. You naughty girls. Oh, while I'm in here, well, no. I'm just gonna go get the grit, but you know what? I need to get smaller grit. That oyster shell, I don't know what animals oyster shell is for, but my chickens do not benefit from it at all. So, I'm gonna have to get something else. I don't have access to a creek really, that I know of. But who knows, when we go exploring in the woods, what we will find back here. There is a farm. I don't know what crop they grow, or crops, back out that way. But that is definitely a farm. Hi girlies! I know, you hate being confined, but you're gonna have a new home. And they're gonna take good care of you and love you. Yes, they are, because they need stuff. They need you. Yes, they do. Yes, I love you all. I do. You're not in trouble. They just want a free range. They just want a free range. I'm gonna be glad to move them actually up to this next section, because it's gonna get them up into this area where I was gonna use as a garden. So that'll be good. I'll let them work that for a bit. I'll be making the turn. We're gonna do another straightaway up into here to here, and then I'll probably start to make my turn and start going that way. But I am gonna get the tractor up here. He did fix my forks so that I can get up here and disturb the dirt a bit. And now that we have that new lawnmower that we can pick up grass with, we can throw some grass on it, and we can go over and get a load of mulch, hopefully. It's making strides. It's almost there. How disgusting is that, right? Yuck. Anyway, it's almost empty. Definitely by the end of the day, that'll be empty. I need to check out this little drainage ditch too and make sure that's not part of the problem with some of the water that's up next to the house over here. Well, I did get down here while Tyler was working inside, and I put on the last coat of the paint for the floor in the barn, and it used every last drop of that paint. Every last drop of it. Looks good. So, got the doors open, the windows open. It's supposed to get a little warmer. Hopefully it'll get nice and good and dried by tomorrow, if nothing else, the weekend. And we can start putting his stuff back in there. I'm expecting all the tools and such to go in way before anything else. I wish we could go ahead and get him something to finish off this roof. We might just have to. I might just have to do that. I don't know that it'll be balsa wood, but we'll find something. And we'll get that finished. He's got the drywall there. That one popped off in the move. I put the piece of drywall there that goes there. But, of course, he's got to finish. He's got to run his electric back out here. The wires are here. But he could run them basically either which way. I mean, so. And then we haven't really decided. That's where the old lean-to was. He may go ahead and just put a lean-to there to park the lawnmower or the tractor. I don't know which. But we have the tractor and the riding lawnmower with the 2 bags. And then this lawnmower needs to be fixed. So that it works and everything, but there's a blade that came off, so he got a replacement blade that needs to be fixed. And you have to push up on some, I don't know what it is. All I know is I have to bend over while he tries to start it, and I push up this little L-shaped thing inside there, and I push up on it, and then it starts. And it won't start unless I do that. That's all I know. So, anyway, I guess I got to get in here somehow with the tractor and clean up my mess I made. I would like to get a load of gravel, or this gray stuff, and put it around the barn, front and back. Well, not back, but yeah, I guess back. The front, the sides, and this area right here. But we're gonna have to put a French drain in here. I think that's gonna have to run. It quite possibly might have to run from that drain pipe, pull up the concrete, and run all along here and down the hill. And then we can backfill and level and put gravel, that gray gravel in there. And then I said I would like to just do a breezeway kind of thing in here. And then he could put, stuff under here for storage too. We would keep it semi-dry and whatever, it's the plan. But this is probably, my guess is correct, where that water line, we'd have to tap into the water line and we'd have to go out this way. So first one thing, then another. But hello, bad boys. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when he comes for you? Bad boys, bad boys. Ay, ornery dogs, ornery dogs. So yeah, like I said, the gentleman that's fixing the propane is off getting parts, so I thought I would get on real quick and talk at you. The electric room is gonna have to be repaired a bit, and once all these lovely tools are back where they're supposed to be, that freezer right there will be in here. So, and I'm assuming we're going to close that hole up there, the old access. Ha, what a joke. Access. Anyway, he definitely said that we need insulation, which I knew that we definitely needed insulation. But one thing first things first, to get the roof situation decided upon and get on the schedule for that. So, yep, I think that's pretty much where we're at. I've got to be ready for chicks. I've got to be ready for chicks in here. So, whatever belongs in the barn has to come out of here in order for me to have a blank slate to be able to get a spot ready for my chicks. Any baby animals basically would be in here. So, and I have to get my seed started. I'm probably going to get a late start just like I did last year. but we've had some late frosts, just like we had last year. So, I have plenty to do. I just gotta do it. But I have to get stuff out of the way first so I can do it. I think it'll go pretty fast once I get the stuff out of the way. So, I'm hoping that by the end of May, that's my goal, by the end of May, all of the tools and such that are going in the barn will be in the barn. All of the extra necessities here that are in here will be in the barn. I guess we should call it the shop. We'll call that the shop, and we'll call this the barn, this middle building barn. And by the end of, oh my goodness, do my chicks come in May? No, my chicks come, I think my chicks don't come till June. I'm gonna have to look at that. It's something like that, something crazy like that. So by the end of May, all the stuff that's supposed to go into the shop will be in the shop from here and from other locations. And I will have all of the insulation and wood that is touching the ground in here and getting gross removed. And we will have power here, in here, that is not scary. I will have
That was exhausting. I'm finally back. That's as far as my hose would reach, so. Sometimes you put the water situation is. I just made it to the front corner, but you can't see me, of this fence. An exhausting venture, to say the least. So, I am definitely going to fill that other water up, because they're only going to get further away. It's quite possible I may have to get my water system up and running quickly, especially if we decide to do sheets and pig. I don't know if you can hear me. Sesame. I can't pick a rest get you another vantage point. So I'll show you how far my hose will reach. So over here is how far my hose will reach. You can't see me still. Sorry, guys. So we'll be moving this fence again tonight. That's for sure. Water control, so. Worry about stretching that hose all the way back up here again. Phone made a noise, which probably means, well, it means somebody wants you. My hands got chicken all over them, so yeah. this up. I'm looking at some of the competitors. I was looking in the Stromberg's catalog, comparing electric fencing like this, the poly wire fencing like this, and comparing prices. I'm happy with this one, don't get me wrong, but I'm being brave and putting the eggs in my pocket. You there? Oh, there you go. Oh, battery's dying as usual. I guess somebody else tell me how, if I can get a longer life battery than the batteries I got with my GoPro. That'd be nice too. But what I'm saying is the net, if we got sheep, and then if we trained pigs, just to have a training net for them while they're little, rather than going through the whole mess of trying to run a wire from a box, which is what we used before. So yeah, if you got any input on that about Stromberg's fence quality for electric fences, I'd appreciate it. And also the batteries for the GoPro, the life of the GoPro. Well, it is making strides. You can actually see the bottom. So you may need to prime it again. Looks like somebody threw a long pole with a net in there. How sweet. So it's getting there. It'll be out of here. Whoop, 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 whoop. $50, can't beat that, right? Such a deal. Such a deal. Get off of that water, Missy. Oh, wait a minute. You're not Missy, you're Admiral. Admiral's at the bridge. Admiral on the bridge. You need to tell we're Trekkies. All right, folks, I'm gonna go in and switch out my battery and get ready for this gentleman to come, turn off my water, and see what the day holds. My seed starting stuff set up, my heat lamp set up for my seeds to start so they can do their thing in here while I work on getting this organized. Try to level this in here and come up with something temporary for the chicks to be on, to keep them from being directly on the ground, and not in, where they're going to get a lot of airflow. It looks like we have condensation on the ceiling in here, which is not unusual in a metal building. So that's my goal. I'm gonna sign off with you and catch up with you later, probably when we eat dinner and when dinner's done.
Welcome to the Growing Monarch Homestead. Tonight we have a masterpiece of dinner created by the most wonderful wife.
Better Homes and Gardens.
Created by the most wonderful wife in the world. I don't know what it's called. It's chicken.
International. We're going international.
Okay.
And then I made rice in the rice cooker, and I used the turkey bone broth and some water because it was pretty rich. So I'm hoping it's good. Yeah.
So thanks for joining us today. And we're not going to make you watch us eat.
Bye.
So have a wonderful night and a blessed day. And thanks for joining us.
Bye.